I like going down memory lane. Oh, snap.
Seriously, that seems like so long ago.
This is Olivia. Olivia,
Hi.
This is Whitney.
I'm Whitney. Nice to meet you.
This is Lauren.
Hi. Good to meet you.
Olivia is one of our fashion editors. I want to have her, check out your ensembles because we always want to look our best.
I feel like maybe it's a little too matchy-matchy. We've kind of done the Western look, and why don't you give that a whirl?
Okay.
It was probably going to be a little bit big on you, but that looks great.
Good. You happy?
Just more Teen Vogue.
Die. Looking back at what I chose to wear to my first day of Teen Vogue is like shocking. Like it was this paisley vintage bohemian dress. I quite liked the belt and the boots, honestly. Like I'm into a little bit of matchy-matchy, but I guess that wasn't the Teen Vogue style. But that was all like totally legit. Like Lauren and I were in our office doing our thing, minding our own business, like first day of work, us just really getting to know each other as well. And then Blaine walks in, and I love Blaine. Blaine's the best. And they wanted to restyle me a little bit, but honestly, she only changed my belt. So like, was my look that bad? So that was really our first day at Teen Vogue. Like when I walked into my interview for Teen Vogue, Lauren walked in as well. And that was the first day that I realized that we were doing her spin-off show, that it was, because I had watched Laguna Beach, so I knew who she was. And I thought I was just interviewing for some like random reality TV show. And then Lauren walks in and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm on her spin-off show. And I didn't know though how often it would be. I didn't know what the show was going to be like. I didn't know if I was like a main person or a background person. So it was still all very up in the air, but this was our first day at work, yeah. Lauren and I got along so well from the get-go. Like we were very much SoCal girls, so I think who, at least for me, felt like a little bit out of our league in this Vogue world, So I think the two of us like could bounce off each other about that. And neither of us like also at this time took fashion like this so seriously, and I feel like you can see that in this scene. Like we're giving looks and but working for Vogue like it really trained us.
What happened?
Golden.
No, you didn't. What'd they say?
She basically wanted to know, she's like, well, how did they get in? Why were they there? Like, why'd you let them sit? I understand how your friends get in. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, someone must have let them in the front. She's like, you don't know how? And I was like, I don't know.
Oh my God. Honestly, thank you so much. I mean, like, you saved my ass.
I've watched the scene so many times, and this is the first time that I'm watching it, maybe because it's like so close up, that I can tell it looks like I'm about to cry. Like it sounds like I have a lump in my throat, but I feel like maybe I would be the only one that would notice that. But this was all ridiculous. Like we were at the Roosevelt for the Teen Vogue Young Hollywood party, and it was like one of the first days we were filming, and so everyone was looking for drama. What can we do? How can we make this into like a good episode? And of course Heidi and a bunch of friends showed up, and I remember they came and I was like, in a normal job, normal experience, I would be like, absolutely not. Like this is my first day on the job. I'm not getting fired for this. But I definitely remember being like, whatever, like I'm just gonna do it, I'll deal with it. Like Teen Vogue's not really gonna be mad at me because they're gonna understand that I was just doing it for like the sake of the show. But like it really wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I was just being nice. I was stressed because I didn't want Teen Vogue to think that I was irresponsible. Like throughout everything, I didn't care. I really took the job seriously, and I knew that this was the start of the beginning for me, for my future, and I wasn't planning on being on TV. Like I really wanted a job in fashion. So I just cared about getting in trouble with Teen Vogue, and I think when she came back here and like she looked like it was something bad happened, like she just got a talking to, then I think I started to freak out and be like, oh my God, I need to tell them that this is not what I would have done under normal circumstances.
I know. Did you go back to his place?
I really like him. I do. Like, I really, really like him. So we'll see.
Oh my God, busy girl.
So that's obviously after a night with Jay, I guess. I honestly don't think I did go back to his place. Like, I feel like maybe he came back to mine, but I hardly ever went to his place. This is so cute. Like, this brings back such fond memories for me, and I just want my hair back like this. But Jay, what a fun time that was. Yeah. Did you go back to his place or not? Like, was it something more? And I probably, knowing me at the time, was like, no, I don't want to talk about that. Like, that's my business, which is what I feel like the producers were always so annoyed with me, because I was like, sort of a private person. You know, I was coming off the hills where I was just in the closet with Lauren the whole time, and we never showed my personal life, and I never wanted it. And then this city opportunity came, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to open up a little bit more. And so there were obviously there was a lot of pushing and pulling with the producers of like how much I gave. But I feel like this was probably the amount that I was willing to give here. It's crazy. Yeah, it makes me appreciate the time a lot more, honestly, because I think when we were in it, so much was going on and we were so young that so much of it is like a blur to me. I don't think that I was really like absorbing everything that was happening. So now when I look at it, when I watch it, I'm like, oh my God, like how cool was that? Like how cool was that I got to meet that person or have that opportunity, or like, I don't know, just like film a scene about going back to a guy's house. Like, what a fun job.